appreciate the reminder to be mindful with my choice of words. As my son handed me the 4 agreements to remind me to be impeccable with my words. I really am just wanted to raise my hand to express a tremendous amount of gratitude and appreciation for this being, like, I think someone might have relayed, like a national treasure over the last 2 months for a lot of people, because I have been working very hard on mindfulness as I was introduced to your concepts in 2011. And as soon as I started becoming more sensitively aware and acutely aware, empathetically, of what I was experiencing, I can feel and sense what other people were experiencing, and trying to find the right tone, facial expression, pause, space, feeling the way to serve others, and whether it's family or friends or business or life, it is really an honor to be reminded that it is a daily practice of life. And I just really can't say enough thanks for this 2 to 3 p.m. just pure bliss. I just really, I don't know what else. I could go on and on, but I don't want to overstay my welcome. I just really owe you a tremendous debt of gratitude for just the presence that you provide is priceless. I can ask questions, but that's really the essence of, I really wanted to just share my appreciation.
Beautiful, Jonathan. Thank you. Thank you. Deeply, deeply received.
So, I mean, I'll just throw a slight little question and say, when you see others not seeing what you see, is it your advice to change your pace and rhythm to give someone else space, even if it causes you pain?
I don't think it's a binary choice. I think you can play with the possibilities, which are really infinite. And what's most important is your motivation. If your motivation is to see the other person as they are and to connect with them as they are, rather than your secret agenda is to change them so that they'll be better, you'll have a better relationship with them, or whatever it is that you're concocting as a storyline to integrate, then I think that it's workable in a number of very beautiful ways.
Well, the thing you just said was is there an agenda? I do have an agenda. You're right. My agenda is that I feel pain so intensely that I know, as you've conveyed, the pandemic of love, the pandemic of fear, and the pandemic there's real pandemic, and then the pandemic of fear, as I've learned, is future events already realized. You're reliving the fear of whatever it is that is creating angst in someone's life. And so my agenda is fighting fear. I'm trying to help people fight that fear the best I can, to be able to have myself and the people around me not spread the virus of fear, but spread a virus of positivity and love, and hope and optimism.
Well, again, I don't think it's binary. I mean, because we don't know how this virus actually works. I mean, it's very complicated. Not all the experts all say all the same stuff. So people are going to have different tolerances, especially in the early weeks, about how close to get to people, how often to put on the mask, under what circumstances, all sorts of things. And everybody's going to have different opinions about what's safe and for whom. And so the challenge, as I see it, in terms of the practice, is can we just kind of realize that it's going to unfold like that, that no single person or even authority is going to be able to, sort of make it all happen in one particularly optimal way. And then it's maybe not a matter of fighting fear, which is a kind of binary kind of struggle, but a recognition and honoring of that fear, that, that's perfectly sensible to have fear arise in the midst of so much disease and death. How are we going to be in wise relationship to that moment by moment by moment? And we'll have differences within our families. We'll have differences within our circles of friends and stuff like that. Is there a way that we can navigate those differences that are respectful without being kind of either messianic in one way or another, or completely contracted and just defended? And, your guess is as good as mine or anybody else's, I think, about how to navigate that. I'm not telling you how to do it. What I'm saying is that the practice will give you beautiful feedback about what is, as the Buddhists might say, skillful, as opposed to what is unskillful. And you'll get plenty of feedback, and then how you develop or respond to it is the practice. Did you hear what I said? Did I freeze up on the screen, or?
You froze up a little bit. I heard you, and I appreciate it. I think that's a fair statement. I've been on this track, though, beyond this current pandemic of a virus. What my point is, that what I have witnessed as I started to learn about you is that an invisible virus is a virus of mental fear. As the person before who spoke about the idea of Shavuos, which is a Jewish holiday, forgive me for being biblical or religious, but the holiday, the first commandment of the 10 commandments says something about the idea of, you escaped from, I'm the Lord your God, I escaped from Egypt, whatever. And I don't think I've read that. I'm almost 50 years old. And I don't know how many people on this call would even know what the 10 commandments are, and the commentary interpretation was very fascinating, was that we all need to escape some form of slavery and fear or mental slavery, that we all trap ourselves in. And so I agree with you. No one knows what tomorrow's going to bring. No one knows what the next moment's going to bring. So I think all of the beauty of your lessons is to just be with grace in every moment, and bring a little joy and bring a smile, because fear is contagious for sure. And laughter and smiles are a little contagious. So I'm trying to use it not in a binary way, but in a sort of a diplomatic way of not getting sucked into too dark of a place for people's mental health.
Beautiful. Beautiful, Jonathan. Absolutely.
So thank you.
Thank you. And be well, stay safe, as they say.